A parent reached out to me this week and said, my district is offering this for my child. Is this okay? And what they offered was a computer-based fluency program monitored by an aide. So I wanted to speak on this because it happens all the time. This is not an appropriate dyslexia intervention. Districts who have not offered appropriate intervention for dyslexia will often justify this by saying, well, they're making okay grades, or we don't have trained staff for dyslexia, or they'll say, this is all we have to offer. But here's the problem. Fluency is an outcome skill of intensive dyslexia intervention. If that hasn't been provided, we are simply improving their compensation skill of memorization. Fluency work is not the starting point. Now, can it be used in tandem with intensive, appropriate structured literacy instruction? Sure, but not only, like by itself. If a child has dyslexia, the issue is not speed. The issue is how the brain is processing language. So I'm talking about phonological processing, orthographic mapping, and understanding how our language actually works. And if those things are not explicitly being taught, you can have a child read the same passage over and over and over. And yes, they might get a little faster, but they're not actually learning how to read. They're memorizing. So what happens? Well, they plateau and they get frustrated. And eventually, everything breaks down when the text gets harder. A computer program cannot diagnose errors in real time. An aide without a lot of specialized training cannot adjust instruction moment by moment. And that's what dyslexia intervention requires. The standard of care for dyslexia is explicit, systematic, cumulative instruction delivered by someone highly trained in structured literacy. And in most cases, we're talking about intensity, like around 240 minutes per week, using a comprehensive multisensory program designed specifically for dyslexia, not something the student logs into. So here's what I want you to take away as parents. If the intervention does not directly teach the structure of language, it is not going to remediate dyslexia. It might look like support, it might check a box, but it's not going to change the trajectory of your child's reading. So if you're being offered something like this, I want you to ask, who is delivering the instruction? What are their qualifications? Is it explicit, systematic, cumulative, structured literacy in a multisensory way? How many minutes is my child getting per week? Because your child doesn't just need practice, they need the right kind of teaching that works for their brain. And that changes everything.